A little bit of a run. Yeah, looks like the markets are kind of green this morning. Yeah, greenness. Let me pull up the S&P. Good morning, CM Droopy. Good morning. Richard, good morning. A little bit of green. And then, of course, the almighty Tesla reports earnings today. So that's going to be interesting. The S&P sitting at the highs into the open. Highs into the open. I wonder if it's going to be another green day today. I hope so. I hope. I hope. PEGY is this micro penny stock that's had a really good after hours and pre-market. So we can keep that on watch for a second here. SGD just had some news. Launches CYN home AI platform. Interesting. SGD. Very, very interesting. SMFL, obviously, we talked about this one yesterday and over the weekend, right? That low float is going to make it move, more often than not, up or down, right? You got in at 558. Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's a good entry. Yeah, so again, super low float, recent split. We know how these things can move, right? So we're going to pay attention to that. I'm going to leave the S&P and Tesla on this screen just because we're going to come back. So we're going to talk about Tesla as the day goes on, but then we will come back later today and look at those and for the earnings and the conference call potentially, as long as it doesn't take too long, right? Because it might take forever. So, Ayo Kimbella, what's up? What's up, Trevor? Good morning. Uh, Joining Discord and advance your trading abilities, Trevor? Yes, you should. Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you are ready. Whenever you are ready. Hmm. Wonder how that works though. Interesting. Wonder how that works. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, just be mindful that 650, 660 is a supply zone for SMFL. And then AGBA, talk about volatility. Like that thing is all over the place, isn't it, this morning? So we need to get back above $3 and consolidate. What a fun night! What a fun night this thing had though, right? So $2.50. It's actually interesting because we talked about this thing before we left. I mean, we talked about this stock all day yesterday, right? All day. And the one thing we wanted to have happen was break above 250 and stay above 250. We broke above 250 and went below 250 in after hours, but then that just became a double bottom. Like we came back into that range, and then as soon as it broke back above 250, it was gone. So a really nice run in after hours, and then a bit of that continued this morning to $3.25, and then dip skis. So let's see what happens when AGBA on halts and let us know. Anyways, and then so yeah, a whole bunch of other names to look at this morning. CYN had some fun earlier. Micro penny stock, PEGY micro penny stock of 55%. So we're going to be paying attention to these things and then see what else shows up. You know. Okay. Don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Smash a like and hit that subscribe if you know the other fun things. Uh, so, uh, Tesla. Good morning, Lincoln. You're grabbing the 300 on Friday using the to test your strategies. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, if you can get the 300s, Joe, that might be the only thing you need. What's the drawdown on the 300? Should be really good. Yeah, so SGD, I'll pull it up. I will pull that up. Seven? Okay, 35 contracts. Can you imagine being in a trade with 35 contracts? Safe and green, 86%. Jameson, you got rid of HDD, right? I think. Yeah, so these guys had news this morning, something about launching a zine, blah, 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 blah. And the stock is slowly creeping up, so we shall see. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Gary, uh, that's crazy. But then again, like Joe, if you go all in though, that seven comes really quickly, really, really quickly. Yeah, we need to get back above the 200. So, I mean, we're below the 200s in pre-market. That's a bit different when you think about the 200, the white line after the market opens, right? Like if you look at pre-market, like we go above and below the white line like it's nothing, right? So this is why like I don't always trust like pre-market levels unless they're like major, like unless we're looking at like major like support levels or major resistance levels. I don't really care too much about like because as you can see like pre-market we don't really care about these moving averages. We go above the 9, below the 200, back above, you know. Trading loss, yeah, I won't go all in. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like if you do two contracts and you go with the trend, even if it goes against you for a second, you're eventually gonna print, right? It's gonna take you a long time though, but that's okay. It's okay. Ooh, look at that thing go. 38% SGD. Wow. That thing's safe in green. Set safe in green. Safe in green. Okay. SGD. Yeah, so again, if you're not sure what the news is, the news was posted in Discord for that thing. So they announced that Safe and Green Development Corp launches Zine Home AI platform. So not exactly sure what that means, but um, I'm sure there's a filing somewhere for it, right? Which I don't necessarily care about, you know. No, 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 no. Multiple one contract positions for Joe. Yeah, and yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you do that, like you're gonna be right 99.9% of the time, and you have all the room in the world to be wrong. Lane, good morning, everybody. Morning, morning. Yeah, so HGD is going for that $1 range. Yeah. There's another stock that runs with this, by the way. It's called I don't know. It's also safe in green, but it has a ticker symbol as a sympathy play. Tony, good morning. Right. So yeah, SGBX is the name of the SGBX. SGBX. So yeah, Tesla is running into the open for some reason. Maybe this is the final run before the. I'm kidding, by the way. Obviously, we want Tesla to beat earnings and go for a run, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll be back for Power Hour and after hours for Tesla earnings. So today should be quite the day. The S&P is pushing up into the open, which is nice. So if you're holding some ES longs, Joe, you're smiling, smiling. Hopefully, we can close above 500 today at least. Close above 500, please. Stay green. AGBA is still sitting below $3, so let's see what happens at the open. If you're playing with Peggy, Peggy has a lot of resistance at 0.0730, so you're going to need to break above that. CYN is above the 200, so let's see what happens at the open. Was last night. Info, like the info last night was well worth it, Abby Will. What do you mean, like in Discord? Okay, let me refresh the gainers list here. There's nothing new that we haven't talked about. So CYN, top gainer, had some news this morning. Peggy is a retail pumper penny stock. SMFL is a recent split, so there's really nothing to see there. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this one, but the it's not a massive run, right? So PALI had news this morning, and anything else, we will have to just wait and see what happens. Yeah. Good morning, Jeff. Hit the like. Thank you. Thank you. And volume profile, your charts now, seeing if that helps. Okay, sounds good, Joe. Let us know. Let us know how that goes. Let us know so we can FOMO into that strategy if it works. So we can FOMO. So yeah, SGD is failing at 90, 97, 98 for now. 97, 98. Do, 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 do. Visa had some. Oh yeah, that's why. So SGBX with a bit of a pop. Come on. So 712. Day two runs. AGBA. I'm telling you, if AGBA had a smaller float, oof, my goodness, this thing would be gone skis. Gone skis. I think the reason why we had that nice run in after hours too is because the float doesn't always matter after hours. Right? There's a bit more vibes, a bit more, you know. A bit more. Zap had Trevor. What's your position in Zap? Yeah, let me look at some of these names that you guys are asking about here, and then yes. Is that Tesla? Oh wow, Tesla is like I'm the captain now. Yeah, until we get to the open and then Tesla sells off. Anyway, so zap. So split completed today, like you said. And so your question is any thoughts? So when it comes to reverse splits, Trevor, you want to stay away from them until I'm not sure what the float for this one is. I bet you it's a really small float, but it doesn't matter though. So what you want to do is wait till that thing looks like it's going from red to green or it's gaining a bit of momentum, and then play with it depending on what the volume looks like. Right? There's nothing you can see here for now. The volume is 200 shares. Like that's it, 200 shares. Like that's it, right? So support resistance don't really matter for now on day one of a split. You just have to wait, right? You just have to wait for the volume to come in and for it to pick a direction, and then go from there. And then, yeah, Pali, I'll take a look. DNA, DNA, DNA. Don't have it yet, but you're thinking about it. Okay, yeah, just wait for the volume. Any thoughts, Tony, for DNA? DNA doesn't look amazing, does it? Like it's slightly green after hours, but this has been trending down for quite some time now. I'm not sure if you're in a position. If you're not in a position, I would give it a second. So what I would be waiting for if I wasn't in a position, two things. Right, I would wait. I would want to see it consolidate like this at some point, whether that's down here. You want to see that thing consolidate, right? Consolidate or curl back above the 9 EMA. For now, it's clearly still trending down. You don't want to catch a knife and then have that thing go to the abyss. But if you're feeling risky, like if you like it, you like the company, and you take a position right here, don't let it go below 81 cents. It's, don't let it. The all-time low for this thing is 81 cents. So you might have to set a stop loss at or slightly below that level, and then go from there. And then Pali. Thank you, Lion. Yeah, looks like PALI is double bottom curling off a 50 and a demand zone. So we're gonna watch this one into the open, and then white point, white point with 22.7 million in tech and 20. Okay, perfect. Yep, cybersecurity. What's the float on this thing? 6 million, 7. Okay, that's not too bad. The only concern with this one is it usually doesn't have very much volume, like zero, nilch, nada. Like it's 36,000 shares, 40,000 shares on average. So and it's dipping already. Yeah, this is why I will always caution people to stay away from that first push. Right, this first push, that's a reaction. That's everybody reacting to the news. Um, that's the this is the worst, like unless you're very clear on the news and it's a Microsoft, it's one of these big names, it's going to keep running, right? It's a catalyst you can look at and say, you know what, I believe in this. Unless it's something like that, if you don't, this is usually the most dangerous move to get into, right? As soon as the news comes out and it pops, usually the most dangerous. Again, like I said, unless you know exactly what the news means, right? Unless you know exactly what it means, and then you're like, you know what, this is TikTok connected news, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, right? So be careful, please and thank you. SMFL still looks okay. PALI needs to clear the VWAP, right? Break above 650, 660, and actually stay above it. CYN nothing, PEGY nothing, AGBA again. We need to get back above that $3. We need to clear the 200 after the market opens. SGD selling off from $1, not a massive surprise. The S&P is looking a little bit shaky there for a second, and Tesla is hitting a supply zone. So Tesla, time to sell off. Virus and thrust. Mimo. What is Tesla and showing? I need to look at Gorilla actually. Yeah, GRRR. But yeah, so Tesla is gonna be Tesla is green this morning. I don't know how much we can read into this move though. To me, this doesn't matter. Whether Tesla ends up green or red today, it really doesn't matter, right? It's almost like a scammy fake move. It's all about earnings. The true move will come after earnings, after the conference call, tomorrow morning. So maybe it's a good thing that Tesla reporting on a Tuesday. Usually a good thing. Usually, Tesla, if you screw us, we're gonna screw you. Uh, Not really, but we're gonna cry. Yeah. So Gorilla is dipping. So not looking the best into the open, Mimo. Um, to watch for $6. If we can consolidate above $6, and then you might be okay. Ready? So this thing had a little bit of hype last night. It went from 590 all the way to 680 actually. Wow. 680, and then it's been dropping, right? So we shall leave it on the list to watch for today. And yeah, let's see what happens. Ready? So we have about 12 minutes before the market opens. Just be careful, please. Be careful. By tears. It gives us time. It does. It does. Anybody planning on playing Tesla? I was looking at social media. I was looking at Twitter, X, and everybody was buying puts. Tesla puts. Tesla. Like everybody was buying puts. So everybody's either going to be very happy, or well, I know which way I would like Tesla to go. But everybody wants Tesla to crash. I think Tesla is going to crash. But I hope the news has been priced in. So everybody's buying puts. Everybody knows Tesla is going to miss. Everybody expects Tesla to miss. So we hope for a surprise, but usually, anyways, we'll see. Uh, a demand zone, CYN. Now it is. It is. It's sitting in a demand zone, but it also kind of looks a little bit sus though. So your demand zone is around like 21.6, just about 21 cents. And below that, you're looking for 20 cents. 20 cents is the 200 EMA. It's a psychological support level. So if Tesla goes to 175, I will I will change my I will change my name on stream to Diddy. So tonight that is. Good morning, DG. Unbelievable. Virus. Anyways, PTPI expands online distribution for blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. We shall see. Yep. You know how they you have your name on there. Yeah. If Tesla goes to 175 tonight, I'll change my name to Diddy. Anyways, 4,000 shares, 1650. Ooh, nice. On the glitch down, beautiful. Congratulations. 145. Tesla has a lot of problems. I think what it needs to do is just get away from the 140s. Go up above like 150, and at least you can say, you know what, we're trending up now. Yeah. Ain't no party like a who party. Yep. Yeah. So CYN is bouncing off that demand zone. So 21.6, holding for now. 21.6 virus. Good morning. With earnings technicals, exactly, right? So like that's what I'm saying. You know, like today, like Tesla really, like Tesla's movement does not matter to me, because we can push to 150 today, and Tesla like gets slapped, and then we're headed back for the abyss, right? So the S&P is pushing back for the highs into the open. So is named Bad Boy. Hmm. Maybe that has something to do with Will Smith, and perhaps. Perhaps. Again, anybody holding Tesla into earnings, let me know in the chat. Anybody? Anybody holding Tesla into earnings or planning on playing Tesla into earnings? Good morning, Dan. What's your question, Bingo? Bing Bong? What's your question? CLCSLR? What's the question? 3 shares, Ray? Yes. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, moving on. Yeah, PALI is trying to retest that VWAP, so it's still going to need to get back about 650, 660. SMFL, yup, double top $7. So we need to break above that level. SMFL, $7. What are we doing here? Just consolidating for AGBA? Yeah. It's still a really nice gap up though, right? Even though we've sold off into the open, kind of, right? It's not a massive sell off. It's still a gap up into the open for AGBA. So that's gonna remain, one of the top watch names already. So again, SMFL looks okay there. PALI needs to get back above the VWAP. SGD is retesting, like it's lost all the gains. So watch the VWAP. Watch 70 cents, 69 to 70 cents for SGD. Gorilla is selling off to the 200. So when we get this close to the open, honestly, you're better off just sitting on your hands and giving it a second. You know, let the market open, um, and then make your decisions after we consolidate. And good morning, uh, Bell. Your one share of Tesla, one share. Okay, one share of Tesla. My hands for me, Azul. No, only you can do that. Only you can do that. Yeah, I mean, you can see the price of, like, you can see gold go down. Virus, those puts you wanted for SGD, GLD, those would have been really nice. Right, so gold has been going down, oil has been going down. So, um, and the reason for that is because we're not really talking about Israel and Iran anymore, right? So these guys seem to have, like, calmed down a little bit. Annette, good morning, right? So hopefully they're done. Hopefully they're done barking. And yeah, Yep, virus. Yeah, let me pull up GLD here so you can see. Good morning, Lori. Right, so we went down 2% yesterday. We're down another like. Let me pull up the daily. So yeah, look at that. Right. So we talked about this on, was it Friday? It was Friday when you wanted those things, right? So Friday. Look at Monday's candle. Monday said ooh, and you could honestly see that thing stalling. 22 from 22 to 222 to 213, 214 this morning. Yeah, those would have been nice. But yep, yep. Anyway, so Tesla is getting slapped into the open again. That doesn't really matter to me. The S&P sitting at the highs into the open, which is nice. AGBA is trying. Might have room to 200. Yep. To no, it's true, Jeff. No, I'm just saying for virus wanted to scalp it down for a bit, right? Not saying that it's done going up, but it had to retrace. NVDA was stable overnight, hoping a climb back with from last week. I hope so too. And that's what we said. That's what we said over the weekend, right? So at some point we will pivot from like focusing on Iran and Israel to looking at the earnings calendar, right? So we have some pretty big names this week. Isn't it funny how that happens? Like we had chaos all of last week, and then this week it's like, okay, we have big names coming, and everybody says, okay, let's relax. Isn't it funny how that happens, guys? Right? It's always funny how like technicals will align with like geopolitical issues or like just chaos in general, right? The market knows this week it's all about the Metas and the Microsofts and the Googles, right? So and the Visas and maybe the Teslas, right? And then the war all of a sudden like we're relaxed now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will pump pre-market done possible? Yeah. We'll see. 294, 294 AGBA. In this case, the food was in dollars, in the form of dollars. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Nemo. Yep, back to normal. It's like nothing happened since Friday. Like it's like nothing happened. Everybody. Well, for now, let's see how this week plays out, right? So let's see how this week plays out. I think Tesla is the most questionable earnings coming out this week in terms of like the big boys. But for the most part, like all these other names, you expect them to beat, right? I don't think we expect Microsoft to slack. Meta's gonna crush it, right? At least we think so. Markets go up. Markets go up. So Tesla better. Anyways, yeah. So PALI's going back up. We finally broke above the VWAP. So pushing for $7 into the open. We have 2 minutes. Do you think the What do you think about the New York Stock Exchange 24-hour open news? 24. Don't think so. Unless that's something else. I don't think the New York Stock Exchange is going to be open for 24 hours. Unless they pick like select names and open those for 24 hours. But I don't think that's a good thing. I think the market should be closed. You know, I think it's healthy for them to close the market sometimes. They will make more drama. Virus, yep. EGBA, yeah. I want to see that thing pop at the open above $3, Joe. Pop. Less than a minute to go here, guys. 30 seconds before the market opens. What's your favorite name going into the open? They're thinking about doing 24 hours? Sheesh. Don't like it. Test to see if it's something that would work. That sounds like a horrible idea. Doing extended hours? Yeah, that sounds like an absolute horrible idea. Bernard, good morning. I hope not. People, yeah, I hope that's a terrible idea. Anyways, markets open, guys. And here we are pushing a little bit there, Joe. 295. Back to 290. 289. There goes Dipskis. 286. 85. Come on. So typical market open drop, right? So Alan, good morning. Back to 290. So that shouldn't be a massive surprise. CYN with a bit of a pop off the demand zone, 21.6. So let's see if that holds. Peggy with a bounce as well. Today is interesting. Most of these names are bouncing at the open. SMFL also bouncing. PALI also bouncing at the open. The S&P is doing the opposite because it gapped up all the way to the open. Tesla has some crazy candles. SGD is testing the 200, so be careful. Gorilla is still playing stupid games there. So back to AGBA, we're back above $3. Oof, oof. Let's go AGBA. Come on, let's go, Scott. I'll be back soon. Hopefully, okay. You get to leave the hospital tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Scott, what happened? Are you okay? Oi. So we have that supply zone that we filled at twice already this morning at 308 for AGBA, but that looks good. What's up, Rich? Ayo, ayo. So 308. So this is the third time we're testing. So look to the left hand side, right? And look at that. Exact same thing just happened. And we're back to new lows, right? So history does not repeat, but it rhymes. Always look to the left hand side, right? If you look to the left hand side and it's done the exact same thing two other times, there's a chance of it doing it again. And there it is, right? So we shall see. You're in at 288, 283 out at 308. Oof, beautiful sell, beautiful sell, right? Beautiful exit. So now let's see if we can hold the same bottom because we're basically just doing the same thing from the bottom to the top to the bottom to the top. So let's see if we can stay above 280 and then bounce back for $3. Yeah, exactly, Joe. Exactly. So Gorilla seems to be holding the 200. So if you're playing with this thing, it has to stay above between 6 and 610. Alrighty. Pali looks good. Pali looks good. So your next resistance for Pali is 750. Hmm. And then it's $8.20. So yeah, AGBA looks like it's testing new lows here. So be careful until that thing consolidates. Good morning, Queen. Wait, once I got hit by a car on your motorcycle. Even though you wore a helmet for 2 months now. Oh my goodness, God! So really sorry to hear. Hopefully, damn, yeah. Hopefully you recover fully and quickly, please. Well, boy, scary. Yeah. No, don't worry, Scott. You have it when you have it when you get back. Don't worry about the badge. Just recover, please. Just recover, please, and thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like we're holding that demand zone at 270 here for AGBA. Holding the demand zone. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I'll pull up that. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like a good idea, though. Why is this even like something they're thinking about? Yes, I always accept cookies because I love cookies. Uh, Test views on around the clock trading. What does that mean? So brokers have to adapt to this, or like what happens? Is merits of around the clock as this is Robinhood's fault. Put out by data interest in overnight between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning. 24-hour trading become something of a yeah. There goes Robinhood and interactive brokers. Yup. Overnight on Fridays no later but it's really not up to the SEC to decide whether it's la la la. I'm in favor of letting the market decide if it's success. La 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 la. Okay, so I guess they're just testing this out, right? Crypto copycats. Yeah, it looks like they're just testing this stuff out. So, anyways, there goes PALI. So, did we say yeah? So $8.20 for PALI for your next resistance, right? So PALI had news this morning. So there's a bit of a double top there, right? So I'd be careful between 8 and 8.20 if you're holding this. Yeah, in front of a year ago, still recovering, Shaftman. Yeah. So yeah, just be cautious. Anywhere close to this area, just be a little bit cautious. Alrighty for PALI. Palisade Bio. Do do do. Ooh. I'm just looking at your play there. Okay. Why is there a hmm. There goes there. Here comes $8. So 8.20 is that resistance level we talked about. So uh let's see. Doo-doo-doo. I know Greg spammed this one earlier too. Uh So, and there it is. So we just went from $8.20 to 7.70, right? So again, history does not repeat, but it rhymes. So when you have resistance at a specific level, you want to be very careful, either buying close to that level or not taking profits, right? So if you're in a position and you're green, you could just easily watch the nine, right? Watch the nine, watch something, and you should be okay, right? So you just want to be careful in terms of like getting into brand new positions at $8 and 8.20, right? Because you buy that and it crashes, you're gonna cry and hope, right? So again, same thing for AGBA, right? If you bought AGBA this morning close to this resistance because it looked really good at the open, you're crying right now. You're crying with tears, right? So pay attention to the resistance levels, please. So now you're just waiting for it to consolidate because it hasn't done any of it. This thing has not given you a single reason to want to buy it. Not one reason. Not a single reason, right? If we pay attention to what we usually pay attention to in terms of like what to look for when you're buying a stock at the open, this stock hasn't given us anything, right? Why? Because it's trending down, right? It's lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, below the 9 EMA, no consolidation, right? So yeah. Anyways, exactly, Joe. Exactly. So let it consolidate. We might just be filling the gap close to 250, and then boom skis back up, right? But you want to let it do that though, right? Exactly. So here we go. Like, well, we're close to 250, right? Again, no reason to buy this thing, right? No reason. So we did not break out at the open and we haven't consolidated. So now the closer we get to 250, the more appealing this looks. So we can get there and we consolidate or close. That would be a good thing. I wish this demand zone was higher and this line was higher, and then we just consolidate it. That would be easy. But it's still dipping though, right? It's still trying. It's like it's testing and holding 157 for now. So maybe we found a bit of a bottom. Maybe. Your right is rioting. Yeah, right has been impressive. So again, Pali stalled at resistance, right? Like I said, not a big surprise. Look left, not a huge surprise. Gorilla still looks good to me because it's sitting above $6 and 610, right? So we're basically holding that demand zone. So we're gonna keep an eye on that one. Tesla is getting entered, right? So like I said, the price action for Tesla today honestly does not matter. I expect Tesla to sell off today, right? No one is buying Tesla with the intention of holding Tesla into earnings. The S&P is sitting at the highs of the day. Tesla is crashing to the lows of the day. Why is that? Because nobody's gonna touch this thing, right? Everything that happens to Tesla today is gonna be a scam. So every analyst out there expects Tesla to struggle, right? Everybody's expecting Tesla to report the worst earnings they've reported in a long time. Maybe I was gonna give you a number, but so I was surprised to see Tesla actually pushing up this morning. Surprised. So this price action makes a lot more sense now. Hopefully, we stay above 140 though. That would be good. Just stay above 140, and then see what happens after earnings. The S&P is kind of double topping there at just below 150.502, but we shall see. Alrighty, okay. Let me take a look at. Thinking of taking some profits on Wolf. Let me take a look. Wolf. Ooh, nice, Jeff. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, these Bitcoin miners have done really well. Ooh. Jeff, go ahead and take your profits. Not financial advice, but it's Jeff. And I would give financial advice to well done, Jeff. Right, that was a beautiful play. Like off the demand zone straight to the supply zone. Right. Unless if you're taking some profits, I don't mind this, especially when you're using data. So we can go back a few months, we can go back 2 months, 3 months, and this level has been an issue, right? Every time we get to 270, 280, especially 280, there's usually a problem, right? We did that at the beginning of the year. We did that in March, right? 270, 280, right? And then dipskis, and here we are retesting that level again. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that if you want to take profits, right? Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to take some profits off the table. So I know you have a big position probably, and you're most likely just securing some profits, and then PALI's dipping. Surprise, guys! So $7, right? Is PALI halted down? PALI's halted down. Yes, it is. Right. So again, this chart should not be a surprise, especially if you've been watching this channel for a little bit. This chart should not be a surprise to you at all, right? History does not repeat, but it rhymes. What happened when PALI got to this level last time? It crashed. So when we get there, should you be buying that stock? No, you should be taking profits, right? Or putting a stop loss, right? So if you FOMOed into this thing and it's halted down like this, you're playing with fire. Also, if you FOMOed into this thing as it's crashing down, the question is why would you FOMO into this when it's crashing like that? Right? Wait for consolidation, wait for the curl. Wait for consolidation, wait for the curl. Right? So let's see what happens when it unhalts, and then go from there. So, oh wow, look at Spy. Spy said, "Yup." And what? And thrust. Ooh wee. I want to see the S&P stay above 500 now and test all-time highs again. Is 119, Gail? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can play a game today. We can play a game. We can play a game today. And yep. Let's play a game and let's do a giveaway. And yep. See who comes close. Everybody's gonna guess like 119, 125, 100, $50, $80. Do. Is our guy Elon spamming Twitter again? We shall see. Hamza, hello. Where have you been, Hamza? 175. I'm telling you, if Tesla goes to 175, I'm gonna change my name to Diddy. On stream only though, but on settled funds, that's okay though. Just be careful. I don't think the S&P's really picked the direction yet. I hope it's up, but I don't think we've really decided. So there goes AGBA, right? AGBA got as close. Look at that. We got really damn close for AGBA. Right? So we tested 253. That's pretty damn close to filling the gap, isn't it? So again, don't rush in the morning, please. Don't rush. Wait for that sell-off, right? And we got pretty damn close to the level we wanted. So yep. And we're back to 270. So alrighty, so PALI's still halted down. We shall see what happens when it unhalts. Wolf is still sitting around 270, Jeff. So again, dollar cost sale on the way up, right? Dollar cost exits, right? Let's see if we can stay above the 9. And Gorilla is failing at the triple top at 640. And yeah, S&P looks good. Tesla just wants to go to the abyss. Like Tesla is hitting the lows of the day as the S&P hits highs of the day. You know, Mara is spiking. Yeah, all these mining names have done really well. There goes the S&P, new highs of the day. Only if Tesla goes to 200, Dan. Rubbish. Rubbish. Uh, oh, that's. I was wondering why Tesla was green for the day after selling off like this. It's because it actually gapped up this morning. Yeah, look at the S&P 503 for SPY. Oof, oof. Look at those candles. Oof. Send it. It's earnings week, so it's all about the big boys this week. All about the big boys. Actually, this might be a good day for Tesla to report if the market is doing what it's doing. They might actually benefit from like upward swing, you know? Leave Tesla alone. We're gonna trash Tesla all day today. Don't you worry. All day we will trash Tesla. But yeah. And if Tesla crashes, I hope it goes to a nice price that we can buy the dip skis. Or if it's gonna pump, let it pump above 150. You know, one of the two. Like, don't be in the middle. Like 135 is rubbish, 140 is rubbish. Don't think that's gonna happen. But hopefully, like 160s or 100s, no in betweens, so we can buy the dips. So and then Eric is gonna buy the dips too. You know, yes. Anyways, yeah, the S&P is absolutely crushing it this morning. Oof, that's a nice pop, nice breakout. So congratulations if you're in that. AGBA again is looking really good, right? We actually pushed almost to 280 on that rebound, right? So 250 to 280, very nice bounce. PALI is trying to stay above 680. So hoping we stay above the 50, and or actually that was a bit of a breakout, so this might be a retest. Yeah. Anyways. To be fair, Eric has hated Tesla from day one. So from day one. Ooh. 721. Zap unsalted. I'll take a look. Yeah, Pali's trying to curl here. Trying. Yeah, Wolf looks really good, Jeff. You're just sitting at resistance, right? You're just sitting at resistance. You're back into AMC puts, Jameson? Okay. AMC puts, always a good thing. The likelihood of you making money on AMC puts, very damn high. Oh my goodness, Tesla just exploded. Sheesh. But that's because the S&P is pumping though. That's what I mean by like today might be the best day for Tesla to report earnings if the S&P keeps doing this. Because earnings will, you know, when even if you miss earnings, unless the numbers are terrible, which Tesla is going to be terrible, but these stocks will usually, for the most part, if it's neutral and the bad news has been priced in, it usually just goes with the market direction, right? There are times where even if you beat earnings, but the market is crashing, you crash, right? So that's the issue. So, you know, okay, cool. This is scam market behavior. I bet you AMC is going up a little bit too, though, because of what's happening with the market. SPY puts attempting 500 puts. Okay, 500 puts. 500 puts. I mean, if the closer we get to, so we have that 503.50 resistance, right? So maybe we're stalling. Like if we're getting some lower highs and lower lows, and then yeah, sure, maybe. Usually skeptical with like puts when the market is yeah. Oh my goodness. I see Teslas everywhere though. Like everywhere. What? Interesting. Yeah, 503. Yeah. Or like 503.50 or something like that. Okay. And Canada. No, in the States too, Eric. In the States. In the States. Because to get NSAT. Yeah, we kind of like that stock, Pablo, And then Zaki just had to come join the party and ruined it. Ruined. Anyways, yeah, the S&P is stalling below. Interesting. Tesla looks very scammy today. Like the market is going down now. What kind of? And Tesla is pushing. Like Tesla is testing the opening price. As the S&P gets a red candle, Tesla is getting a fat green candle. Tesla is so drunk. Look at that candle. Like look at the opposites. Look at that. See, if this was price action after earnings, it would be good. For now, it's scammy. Scammy, scammy. Yeah. Tesla is higher than what we opened at. As the S&P is dipping. Hits us. Ben and Justin are eyeing Tesla. Yo, look at that. Look at that candle. Like, look at the size of that candle on Tesla as the S&P gets a fat red candle. We're going for the highs of the day on Tesla. Oh my goodness. A nice mansion for the weekend. That sounds like a lot of fun, Jameson. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Hasn't changed? Front run? Yeah, exactly, Pablo. As soon as Zach Morris gets into something, be very careful. For who? Schoolie for Tesla? Yeah, I would not be surprised. Anyways, so we're getting some lower highs now for AGBA, but we're still sitting above that demand zone. So this might just be a higher low retest and then pump it, hopefully. PALI still looks okay if we can stay above 690. Cool. CYN has been holding that demand zone, which is really nice. Right, so CYN, if CYN can stay above 22.6, that's really good. Uh, Again, PEGY looks interesting, penny stonk, but micro. So you want to see CYN get back above 25 and then 26, and then send it for 30 cents. Anyone have issues with Twitter at the moment, Joe? Oh, I do. The last time I checked, I was okay. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. What they're saying is they're going to test it out, right? They're going to test it out based on volume, right? But to me, this is a terrible idea. Close the markets, so people can at least have a routine. This might be good though in terms of like when chaos happens, because chaos is going to happen, right? People can react. Like if you're up early enough, you can react to selling something nice and early before the rest of the market does. But some brokers are going to have advantages, and some brokers are going to like if you're on TD and they don't adopt this, then you have a bit of a problem. Like to me, this is a disaster. This is where like humans are amazing and then they do too much. This is how like you push too far, and then you ruin good things. But anyways, um, maybe look at Tesla. Look at Tesla go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think though, Dan, like the volume is going to be very sus. Yeah. Until then, I think the volume is going to be very sus. Very, very sus. You're gonna have two shares, and then someone's gonna FOMO after hours, and they're gonna FOMO, and they're gonna buy the ask at $6, and then they want to sell it, and they're gonna sell the bid at $2, and then they're gonna cry and go to bed. And then the market makers are gonna say, "Ha ha." Yeah, exactly. It would give you a chance to exit. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think most things are gonna remain the same though. Like these companies are gonna drop news like pre-market or after hours, right? Um, yeah. Damn. If this was after earnings, this would be fun, but this is not. So this is still a scam for Tesla. The S&P is at the highs of the day, so we're going for that 503.50. 503.50. Wolf is slowly creeping up again with the markets going up. Virus? No, 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 no virus. And then yeah, MFI. I know Azul has been halted at $13. Well, unhalted, unsalted. So yeah, that looks good. 5%, not bad, not bad at all. Ooh, Spy just had a fat green candle. My days. Yeah, Jameson. This is why honestly, sometimes when it picks a direction like this, you just want to leave it alone because yeah, because the markets look dangerous today. Yeah, the markets look dangerous today. Dangerously bullish. Uh, yeah, news at midnight. You know some. You know you're gonna be holding a stock, and a company is gonna announce an offering at midnight, and you're gonna think you're dreaming. You're gonna be dreaming of a bridge, and you wake up and you're actually at the bridge. So, sheesh, Tesla's at 145. Oh wow, look at that 1420. Yeah, dang. Today is Pumpy Day. It seems today is Pumpy Day. Pumpy Day Azul. I must went all in. 508 call at the open would have been yeah to 10 cents. Yeah, that would have been really nice. That would have been really nice. Today's first hourly candle. Yeah, yeah. Pali's bouncing back. So Pali's bouncing back off that demand zone. It seems. Right? So 590 to $7 bounce cross back above the 9 EMA and then pop. So we still need to get back above 80 and 820 and then send it. Yeah. Now even if we have 24-hour trading though, there will be times where like most of the volume comes in. Right? It's still gonna be like 4 a.m. in the morning, I feel, 6, 8 a.m. in the morning, after hours. People still have to, like these companies, right? They have to go home to their wives and their husbands and their kids, right? Like these guys on the exchange are not gonna work. I mean, I guess they can have shifts, but like people still have like so the volume will still be concentrated like where it's at now, right? So if you again, the only thing I can think of is like something happens in like China, Taiwan, Iran, Israel, and then you can react first, right? Other than that, like news is still gonna drop after hours and pre-market. No one's gonna drop news at midnight unless they're trying to scam you. That's the company that announced when you get news at midnight, it's because they're about to undress you. Somebody was thinking naughty thoughts and they're like, you know what, midnight seems like a good time to drop news. Yep. The S&P is dipping. So it looks like that 503.50, right? 503.50 supply zone ish. That's a level that we're failing at now. Exactly, virus. Money, yeah, no. No, Kevin, absolutely. On the way down, once ES pulls back, yeah. Uh, yeah, on Robinhood, but wide open. 24 hours, Gail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they're gonna move it. Damn, look at Tesla. What the hell is going on with Tesla? Tesla is gonna scam us today. This is not nice behavior. This is this is very suspicious behavior. So maybe I need to sell some Tesla today if we keep pumping like this. Isn't that ironic that the only reason we would keep it is because it's crashing and it's pricing in the bad news? We'll see. Uh, does anyone know the if the algo script work with or Only TV. Damn, there are quite a few names just pumping here. Look at Tesla, guys. Tesla is at highs of the day now. It's too positive. Look at damn Tesla. It's at the highs of the day. E. It's Elon. Yeah, probably probably. So it looks like we came back for a double bottom for AGBA, Justin, which is really nice, right? So just stay above this double bottom now, and everything is right with the world, right? So stay above Z double bottom. Stay above. PALI still looks really good, even though we haven't pushed for $8 yet. It still looks really good. So, congrats if you bought the dip close to $697. You're happy. MFI is looking really good. So 1450, 1445 at the highest. CYN is dipping, so that alert never went off. And Tesla is just pumping. Gorilla is selling off to the abyss. My goodness. Okay, hold 809. Here, market's gonna go with it. Yeah. I don't mind the market's pumping. Like, I would rather the market pump than crash, right? So it's I can fully understand why the markets are pumping like this. Um, Fully understand why the markets are pumping. We've had quite the sell off, right, over the last week or so. Tesla, on the other hand, though, Tesla has also had the sell off, but I feel like there's something else going on. aims to uh, aims to cut 400 jobs in Germany. La, 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 la. Who wants to get fired? My goodness, 400 jobs. That's it though. That's all they're cutting in Germany. I mean, think about it. Like a few months ago, when all these other companies were cutting jobs, like Meta was cutting jobs, Microsoft, Google's, it was a good thing. Like the market looked at this as they're cleaning up like the balance sheet, right? And it was pumping. So anyways, Wolf is going for 280, Jeff, right? That thing is holding up really well. Really, really well. Is seriously concerning? Yeah, that thing just dropped. Just dropped it below. So that went from a double bottom to bridge. So oh my goodness, Tesla, new highs of the day. If you bought some Tesla calls yesterday, though, you're celebrating this morning. But we shall see. We shall see. Uh, Z minus, yeah. Z minus. Uh, Interesting. Z minus. Yep. Look at Wolf go. Like Wolf is CLSK, Riot. All these names have been on fire. Uh, the whole market and is out at Tesla. Virus? Today I want violence. I want violence. Who said Tesla could pump? Who approved this? Forget about these smaller stocks. Anyways, um, let me look at Riot. Riots. Another 6% rally today. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. $12. Yeah, look at that drop on on MFI. See, I want to go to Twitter. I want to go to X. I keep calling it Twitter, but what's Elon spamming now? 11 hours ago? Starship stuff. Huh, Elon is actually working today, guys. Oh wow. Wow, Elon is working today. He's not on Twitter spamming. No wonder the damn stock is pumping. See? I knew it. I knew it. Tesla is the lowest cost, the cheapest brand to maintain in the long run. Interesting. 6 to 10 years cost. Wow. Okay. Take that, Eric. What's the highest car to maintain? So Land Rover, Porsche, Mercedes. That's not a surprise. Not a surprise. Hmm. That's interesting. In line with Toyota. Wow. 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 Take that, Eric. The cheapest car to maintain is already leading the way. Hydrogen fuel cells. Yeah. Yeah. La, la, la. Anyways, yeah, Ford, and Chevy, and like, wow, that's crazy. Oh, Dan, everybody. Like, we would close our eyes and FOMO into SpaceX. But then again, he said he wasn't gonna do that though. So he said he isn't taking any more companies public. So everybody would FOMO into SpaceX. Yeah, Model H. No, Tesla is focusing on self-driving cars now. The cheapest brand to maintain. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh well. Anyways, the S&P is headed back for the highs of the day. Yeah, no, Pally dropped below. See, that's the thing with, like, with that's the thing with, like, these double bottoms is, sometimes, honestly, Justin, it's best to wait for them to curl back above the nine, because then you actually get confirmation that it's holding. If not, you just buy the dip and then it keeps dipping. So uh, Matchbox B, yeah, 505 for puts. Okay, yeah. Tesla 3 days back. Oh, let's go, buddy. You bought a Model Y 3 days ago. See, you got it on a nice discount, on a really nice discount. Yeah, if you're gonna buy Tesla, now's the time, isn't it? With all the price cuts. There goes. Tesla is back to the highs of the day. The S&P is also pushing for the highs of the day. Uh, yeah. Dang. Look at this virus. Bunny's supporting Tesla. Supporting Tesla. Supporting the calls. 300% on those spy calls, virus. Ooh, congratulations. Beautiful. 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 Hmm. Okay. That's why Tesla's going up. Yep. How low do I think it's going to go if it's dropping? For now, it doesn't seem to have found a base at all, right? So let's see what happens at $2.30 here. Alrighty, so $2.30 might become a bit of a pit stop for the bounce. Yeah, it isn't the battery replaced after 12 years or something like that? But after that, you could. Does anybody really own a car for that long though? True, true. The one thing I don't like about AGBA though is now that it's gone from red to green. As soon as it goes below 250, meh, right? Meh. SPY still failing to break and close above, like break and hold that 503.50. So that's a bit of a problem. 503.50 is an obstacle. Yeah, Wolf looks really nice, Jeff. My goodness. Has been great, Jeff. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Halted twice. Sisu, Jeezy. Okay. You know what they need to do? They need to give us an incentive. Like if you're holding Tesla, you get shares of SpaceX. You know, you get for every Tesla share you're holding, you get 0.0000001 share of SpaceX. Tesla is going to immediately go to 2,000 because Eric is going to be going all in, and then we can say, "Take that, Eric." uh, yeah. Yeah, you can't. I've heard stories of like owning them in there's a company what's that stock? There's a stock that owns quite a bit of SpaceX, but it's all private stuff. Claim you're trashing Tesla and said it's Elon. Maybe he's actually going to do some work. Yep, that's your shareholders, Elon. Well, that's okay, right? Choo choo. That's okay. Why are we talking about Tesla so much today, though? AGB is kind of bouncing off that 230, so hopefully we can get back above 250, consolidate, and then push. Alrighty, so Gorilla is going to need to reclaim that 200. If not, it's trash. The S&P is retesting those highs again. Tesla looks exhausted. I no, Eric, I know you are. Yeah, I think that's why we're messing with you too, because but I'm sure someone's taking you seriously though. Yeah, no, I was watching this video, and it wasn't really a video. It was more of a like one of these shorts, one of these reels or something. I don't know why it came on my feed. But then this lady was pissed. So they asked her like, "What's your worst investment you've ever made?" She's like, "I bought a Tesla. That's my worst. That's my worst life decision." Why? Because she bought the damn Tesla at $108,000. $108,000. 108. Okay. Now they're selling those Teslas for $48,000. Are you kidding? I would be pissed. I would be pissed. you know? Like, anyways. No, 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 no. Uh, son, nothing out of your pocket to solar? Yeah. Yeah, Tesla also does solar. You know that, right, Jameson? Tesla does solar. Right? Tesla is not like, again, like I think we keep talking about like EV on Tesla. Uh, right? Like, so that obviously that's Tesla cars, right? Then there's the energy side, right? So if it's gonna load, right? So I mean, you can look at all of this stuff, but yeah, right? So I help people with Tesla power walls. Oh wow, okay, okay, yeah. So like, and then yeah. Anyways, anyways, our ride looks good. My goodness, Tesh, buy me a Tesla. Yeah, when Tesla goes to 50,000, virus virus can buy you a Tesla. No, let's make some monies, Rob. Let's make some monies. Tesla Energy is one of your top three, along with Enphase and oh wow, okay, yeah, wow, okay, yeah. Jameson, DM Rob is a big part, exactly, Pablo, exactly. And I think for Tesla, what they're really trying to do now is pivot from like cars to like AI. So again, Tesla EVs, right? So Tesla solar panels, and then you have these self-driving cars, and then you have these robots, right? And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that like. Um, so, anyways, a monster. Anyways, enough of Tesla. We're gonna trash Tesla later tonight. FSD, yeah, self-driving, right? So yeah, like it's exactly like licensing FSD and stuff like that, and then robo taxi, right? There's robo taxi, which is like potentially could become like an Uber on its own, right? And then there's the self-driving component that they can license to all these other companies, right? So that's cool. But Powerwall and sound yeah, there you go, Eric. Yeah, yep. Anyways, all of this goes out the window though. If Tesla misses earnings tonight, we're gonna trash them hard. Trash. We're gonna put like Adam Aaron and Elon Musk under the same umbrella. It doesn't matter. Tonight is the night. We're gonna be here all night, listening to eat the conference call, listening, earnings, all of it. Tonight is the night. No. No, the market makers haven't scared me because my position hasn't changed. I am still holding my position, and I will still be holding it even if it goes to $50, right? So, but I would trash it though. I feel like I have the so Tesla reports 5 minutes after the market closes today. They report 5 minutes after the market close. We're gonna be here like an hour before the market closes, though, for Power Hour. But then I think the conference doesn't happen for like another hour and a half, maybe after the. So we'll see. Can you check? I see potential nice of the previous. Okay, perfect. I'll take a look. Yeah, Tesla is at the highs of the day. So the more we trash, the more it pumps. See, the more we trash it, the more it pumps. We keep trashing. Have divisions of the companies that are uh, on the vehicles, and as long as they're the big monies, exactly, Pablo, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I think you go like fast forward a few years. I think Tesla EVs are going to be the smallest part of the company. Like they're going to make the least amount of money on the EV, monies on the EVs, and they're going to make a lot more money somewhere else. Anyways, virus in your dreams. So CISS. So 140 is what you're looking for. Let me take a look. So this doesn't look too bad, does it? Like it looks like it's trying to build support off like $1.20, which is really good. So I agree with you because then that becomes a higher low from the previous days. So I see exactly what you're looking for, Justin. Potential nice. Okay, perfect. Thank you. The only concern is that this thing is like it's such a slacker, but yeah. So that double top at 140 would be a really good level to watch, and then 150, Justin. That would be confirmation above 150. But it looks good. I like it. Thank you. But just give me 200, and then let's see what the tone feel. What the tone sounds like. Absolutely, Justin. Anyways, back to trashing Tesla. Tesla is hitting a double top. We're gonna go down. Well, we're gonna go down as how can you hold an investment and trash it the most? Like that's me. But again, I'm happy Elon is working today, though. At least he's not spamming stuff on Twitter. At least he's working. You know. Any replies? Actually, Elon is spamming. You know what he's spamming? He's spamming in the reply section. He this was 49 minutes ago. What did he respond to though? Is my question. Did he respond to his own tweets? No. He responded to this. U.S. government interest payment has crossed 1 trillion. Yup. I mean, you guys can just print the monies, right? On what he's going to say to to missed earnings. Yeah, I mean this is a big issue, right? That's a big issue. Big issue, and we know this is a problem. And like we said this yesterday, like somebody should be saying this, right? There's nothing wrong with like what Elon is saying. Like somebody should be saying this. Like that's a lot of monies, and like it's growing at a crazy rate. Like look at that. Look at the timeline at the bottom. And like look at how much it's grown in the last few years, right? Like this is ridiculous. Somebody should be saying stuff like this, right? So like we're not hating Elon for spamming good stuff, right? It's just like, okay, do some work. uh like that's crazy. Like you guys are just printing monies. Like you just print and send. Hit the transfer button. Transfer. Prints. You know what? They should make the printer room like printer room 24/7 instead of making the stock market 24/7. They should make the printer room 24/7. Print. Maybe they should buy some Tesla robots so they can print 365. Crazy, crazy. Let's go, CM. Let's go. Yeah. So, anyways, the S&P is hitting new highs of the day, guys. Oof! What a green day. What's a green day? 504 virus. 504. NVDA, Palantir highs of the day, Virgo. Yup. Send it. MTC. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, question for you guys in the chat. Do you guys think we go? I mean, we can talk about this later. We should talk about this at the end of the day. So, uh, Spy hates you. No, I think the S&P sold off so much last week that like it sold off so much last week, Jameson, right? And then today it's just giving us higher lows. Like if we go all the way down to pre-market into the open, like it's higher lows and then higher lows and then breakouts and higher lows. So as long as it continues to do this, it's just gonna keep pumping. Right. So we're now sitting in a supply zone. So maybe this is. Are you holding? I think they hacked me. Are you holding puts, Jameson? If you're holding puts, maybe this is your hope level. Hope level. AGBA is trying to hold that demand zone. So $2.30. $2.30. Justin was still favoring at the $1.40, so not quite ready. And Tesla has a lot of resistance. 145.70. AMC puts, okay. If you have time on those puts, though, they will eventually print. Because if AMC knows one thing, it's how to crash. It's how to crash. NIVF highs of the day. There are a few names pumping today. Yeah, NIVF. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us. Yo, that was a nice breakout. Supply zone, yes, but nice run. But yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys. Would really appreciate that. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let's go. Yep. Anyways, question for you guys in the chat. So Tesla, right? So let's trash Tesla some more as NVIDIA is pumping. Beauty. What did yeah? So this is kind of the zone we talked about again. Like we've mentioned this, quite a few times. Like It really doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter if it's a big cap or a smaller cap. There's always a retest of these breakout zones, right? So Nvidia wasn't just gonna break above 1,000 and go boom, buy. It had to dip at some point. Um, right. Also, another thing that we've talked about is when you're looking at these charts, right? Right. So when you're looking at these charts, more often than not, like when you're thinking of when a stock is gonna bounce, like just pull up a daily chart, pull up any daily chart, okay? um, just any daily chart, and try and do this, like do this comparison, right, to the upside and to the downside. Usually when you get a dip, like usually when you get a dip, like when a stock has been pumping and it's about to dip, what you see have like what happens is, let's say today's Monday, right? On Monday it hits 700, and then on Tuesday it goes up and it hits 699, right? And then on Wednesday, or lower, right? And then that's when the crash happens. And the same thing happens on the way back up. Like when a stock is crashing, let's say we crash, Nvidia crashed all the way to 756, right, on Friday. But then on Monday it crashed all the way to, like, it gapped up, but then it came back all the way down to 764 and then create a higher low. And then all of a sudden that becomes a bottom, right? Like there's always that higher low and then the higher and then the lower high. If that makes any sense. Just look at some of these daily charts, right? So this is what I mean. Like, so look at this example, right? So this is Nvidia pumping. Nvidia is exploding, and then all of a sudden today, we hit a high, but then the following day it's a lower high, and then we drop a little bit, right? Same thing to the like same thing on, like, look at that, right? Same thing over here, right? It's like we hit a high, but then if we don't break above that high, the following day there's a dip coming, and it happens all the time, right? All the time. So, um, anyways, moving on. Nvidia is hitting new highs of the day there, and the S&P is pushing it. Yeah, 505. Are you in long for ES? Longs? Pali is still trying. Uh, in the cold. Yep. Yeah, the Kazoo. Yep. Sizu. Yeah, that was a really nice run. It might be bouncing of the 20 here, Pablo. $7.17. Well, it did bounce off 717. So, yeah, maybe that's the curl, and it's curling aggressively. It's a really nice run. You're getting NSATs, Troy. Careful. You will eventually dip, but oof, that thing is really curling. Oh my goodness! Talk about a curl. Damn. Yeah. So this 20 EMA is becoming a really good bounce level for these longs. Yeah. One of those today, 1,000. Yep. Yep. Ooh, Spy's hitting new highs of the day. My goodness. Pump it. It's the music. We have a new playlist today, and I'm still waiting for for Dan to be like, oh my goodness, that music, that playlist is amazing. But no, but no. Anyways, anyways, you know, come on, come on, go. Let's go, virus. One of these days, 1,000. Go, 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 go. Look at that. The S&P just hit new highs of the day. Ooh wee. Go, 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 go. This is virus, by the way. This is what happened. This is what happens when virus meets Kathy Woods, or also Diddy. Anyways, I'm kidding. But moving on. Yeah, the S&P is thrusting. Dang, Troy, are you yeah, don't blow the account, please. Don't blow the account. Yep. Yep. I mean, we were crashing like this last week, though, Troy. Right? Like we were crashing this hard. This is just the opposite now. We just had to get rid of like Israel and Iran, right? And then the market said, forget about those guys. And here we go. No, this is I don't know. They call it what is this called? EDM, EDM, Jeff. Some of the songs are a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna skip this one. That one has too much violence in it, too much juice. Ooh, oh my goodness, bye. Tesla is not pumping anymore, but the S&P is pumping though. Yup, it's pumping 504.70. Justin, you want to say that again? Say it again with your chest. Say it again. Damn, look at that. Justin says resistance. Spy says, oh yeah? You want to see a magic trick? The biggest green candle. No, absolutely, Justin. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 505. You did. You did. Uh, there you go. Yup. Yeah, the S&P ate some Wheaties this morning, or some cereal with a lot of sugar in it, because it's pumping. It's pumping. Dang, should have bought more dipskis. Anyways, enough dipskis were bought. Uh, from a 90s Ninja Turtle, Dennis. Yeah, I've heard worse things. I've heard some other things that it sounds like Dennis. So I'm glad you said that. But yeah, no, the S&P looks really good today. So uh, looks really, really good. And here goes 505 again. Yeah, we're struggling there for a second. Like Joe said, this level is going to be a bit of an obstacle. But the market is strong today. So if you're going to buy puts in this range, you really need to make sure that it stalls. Because when it's trending up, it can just keep trending up, right? We can just keep pumping and dipping and pumping. So we just made new highs on this candle, right? And there goes new highs. So yes, it's one thing to know where that resistance is, but if you're going to actually execute on the resistance, you have to make sure you wait to see that it's actually struggling, or just have a stop loss level, because new candle, new highs of the day, right? Or just wait for that lower high candle like we talked about on the daily, right? Because I'm sure once we get that lower high, it's going to be dip time, right? Actually, like we can use that as an example, right? Look at this. So same kind of pattern over here, right? So see this, see how we're getting higher highs and higher highs and higher highs. Look at that, right? So higher high, all these candles. As soon as we fail to do that, we drop, right? So one of these candles will fail to do that, and the drop is going to come in, right? So yeah, we can use that as an example. So this candle has about another 17 seconds on 17 seconds. Putapaloozas. Let's go, Josh. Putapaloozas. Puts were for winners last week. This week, Putapaloozas. So there goes the new candle, right? If this candle fails to give us a new high, and then we potentially go back and retest a 9 EMA. Not that it's a big deal. Like we're not calling for a big sell-off, just a dip ski. No. Yeah. Yeah, you might be looking for those puts, Justin. Let's see. Let's see if that plays out, right? So one candle fails to break the previous high, and then the next candle dips key times, and it's already looking like that, isn't it? So this candle is failing. So there you go. But again, on days like this, though, like you have to be careful with that because the trend is clearly up. So the question is, how much are you really going to benefit if it drops? Right. So again, we failed to create that new high and then drops. There's 7 seconds left. to $1. Oof, virus. Oof, oof. Okay, so new candle now. Let's see if this candle turns red. If this candle turns red, then that theory is correct, right? And there it is, and there it is, right? So it's trying to go red, and there it is, and there it is, right? So when you're watching higher lows and higher highs and higher highs, as soon as one candle fails to do that, you know the next candle is going to be red, right? So and there it is, red, red, red. Again, the market trend is up today, so not sure how much red this goes, but that kind of tells you, right? So look at that, more redness. Look at that, biggest red candle, right? So does that make sense now? So you can look at this on a 1 minute time frame, you can look at this on the daily time frame, it doesn't matter. As soon as that one candle fails to give you a brand new high, the next candle is going to be a red candle, right? And there it is, red. And there comes another red candle, right? So maybe this one's going to stay above the 9 EMA, right? So you want to test that 9 EMA, maybe it's going to go right back up, right? Because the trend is up. So let's see. Let's see. Reds, and there goes more redness. More redness. So right. So again, history does not repeat, but it rhymes, and that's all technical analysis is, right? Technical analysis is looking at the past to kind of predict the future. And if you look at this right there, it's the exact same thing, right? Green, 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 green. One lower high candle, and then drop a little bit, right? Same thing over here, right? Green, higher low, higher low, higher low. One candle fails to break, and then we drop. Every day, it will pop instead. Josh, yeah, yeah. Don't worry though. You might still get that opportunity after earnings, Josh. You might get that opportunity after earnings. There goes more dipskis. So did you buy your puts, Pavan? Did you buy your puts, Justin? You might have to scalp those puts really quickly because we're trending up, but that might have been your opportunity, right? If you took a short on ES, like if you took a short on ES, that's a lot of monies. That's all you need to make a few $100s. That's it, right? So an ES short would have been really nice. And look at that, more redness, red, 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 red. Yep. Off to bed, Eric. Okay, sounds good. Keep trashing in my absence. I will make you proud, Eric. I will make you proud. And there goes more droppies. So let's see what happens closer to the 20 and the kernel, right? So so there you go. Oh my goodness, Tesla. Sheesh. Tesla's at the highs of the day. See, the money is leaving the S&P to come to Tesla. We're seriously gonna have a party tonight if Tesla isn't crashing. Like if Tesla is not crashing tonight, we're gonna have a party. Ain't no party like a Tesla party, you know? And what? Thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? Anyways. If Tesla crashes, we're gonna leave the stream. So I promise you, if Tesla's crashing, the stream is just gonna end. You're not gonna hear goodbye from me, hello, hi, good night. The stream just ends. And then you're like, wait, did he lose connection? No. The stream ended. Virus? Oh my goodness. Virus's wife was asking him yesterday, what's wrong? Virus is getting entered. And I will. Uh, Rob, I know. I'm going to spam you. Rubbish. Turn into support. Yeah, exactly. So, and that's kind of where the kernel and the 20 lines are. So we shall see. We shall see. Don't worry, Elon is spamming less Twitter today. So, anyways, I bet you there's some short covering though, right, for Tesla. Like Tesla has been destroyed. If you're short Tesla, like today would be the day to cover. Right? If I was short Tesla, right, as much as everybody expects Tesla to like, if you shorted Tesla at 200 all the way to the abyss, I still think Tesla is going to sell off. But if you were safe short, today might be the day for you to cover in case Elon wants to do some crazy things. But anyways, I still think we're going to sell off into the close. Like we can pump now, we're still going to sell off into the close because people are going to panic and not want to potentially hold. Wolf is still at 280 this time, Jeff. So we're back to 268. Right? So the very common resistance level for Wolf, 280, 290, 270, really common. So Wolf is back testing. Let's go VNRX. Let's go. Yeah, slow and steady. Yeah, that bot in Discord is amazing. Amazing. This is tune because the cover calls. Wait, what? That's profit. The cover calls. Was 24. That's oh, those. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. 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 Interesting. Okay. It's impressive, actually. Okay. 197. Okay. 164 till Valhalla. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, there goes new highs, Justin, for VNRX. AGBA came back again. So AGBA has done a good job holding $2.30. Right, it's gonna need to get back above 250. But yeah, so this $2.30 is a solid demand zone, it seems, for now. I don't like that it's red for the day, but it's still holding that 230. So as long as it stays above that level. PALI got destroyed to below the 200. So below the 200s. Yeah, just Greg. Yep, it's been creeping up. It broke out a long time ago, though. It's in the supply zone, but it broke out right there, right? So 180 was your breakout. So resistance breakout, right? And then boom ski. So one 180 to $2.15, and it's sending it. So that thing looks really good, right? Looks really really good. That was a really nice breakout. Yep. NI, there goes $2.20, 70%, 71. Sweet. Good job, Greg. Good jobs. More than to confusion. Remember the yep. 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 By the way, so Rob did an update for the algo. So if you haven't updated your algo yet, you can go ahead and update your algo. Um, and then whenever Rob is ready, we will schedule some. We'll schedule some time to go over the updates. But yeah, so the update is and if you need to know anything, like I mean, in the meantime, if you need to know anything about the update, just go to Discord. The Bull Bear How to channel, the update notes and stuff like that. So Azu, I replied in my head. Oh wow, look at AGBA guys. Wow, Justin. Wow. $2.30. Yeah. So there you go. Right. So I think we tried to balance there, but then we failed, and then came all the way to the demand zone. Okay. Good job, Justin. Well done. Well done. What's the S&P doing? The S&P is curling. So again, as usual, the S&P just came back to we failed, and then we came back to retest that kernel and the 20, and then bounced. It looks like we're going back down a little bit though. So let's see. We shall see. Both Joes are holding AGBA, and this thing is just pumping 75% for NIVF, just crushing it. NIVF, absolutely crushing it. Na, 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 na. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you are not a member yet, uh, click the link at the bottom of the chat, and become a member. Come join us. HWH, what's your question? See more. What's your question? Are you looking for an entry? Are you in it already? Just give me some details, and I will take a look ski. I will take a look ski. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Mine puts on the miners. Spy. Yeah, spy is breaking below the kernel. But again, you guys see that. You guys see that theory though, right? You guys see that theory of like looking for lower highs on these candles, because that was it. Right? That was really the sign, wasn't it? That was it, right? Right there. That's when like everything ended, right? So as soon as that thing failed to give us a higher low, a higher high on this candle right there, well, you could short ES or you could get some spy puts, right? And if it breaks out there, you have to get rid of it. So you just have to know again, like risk reward, right? So my risk is like it's above this level, this pivot, and I get rid of it immediately. Immediately. So you're risking 10 cents. You're not risking a whole lot, right? But then your reward, ooh, right? A lot higher than 10 cents, and it's still trying to drop here. So, um, yep, yep. Yeah, exactly, virus. For those miners, yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, it doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at. If you're getting lower highs, you have a problem. You have a problem, especially if it's trending up, right? But this thing will eventually resume its chaos back up, I feel. So we'll see. Eventually resume its chaos back up. Are you back in the money, Stroy? Or did you sell it and then now it's pumping? Uh, that's fire, Rob. That's fire. People should be very excited for what's coming. Like the bots is cooking. You ate your humble pie? Okay. Yeah, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Man's hungry. Sash, get some tea and biscuits. Who am I kidding? Sash is about to get some lamb. Smile. Let's go. Tesla got slapped. Yes, sounds about right. Is a closet is Tesla well? No, Tesla. I do have more Tesla than I should have, but so if Tesla gets entered, I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to buy more Tesla at 100. But anyways, but yeah, no Tesla again. As much as we talk about Tesla so much, I think if Tesla beats earnings, or they're not going to beat earnings. Who am I kidding? But Tesla is like a long term play. So I don't want to talk too much about Tesla. I only talk about Tesla because it's crashing and we're still dollar cost averaging and earnings are coming out. So there are a few reasons to be talking about Tesla. If not, I really don't want to be talking about Tesla. You know, when you make like when you have like investment stuff, you don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about Tesla, but kind of have to. No, 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 no. La 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 la. Oh come on, Rob! Unbelievable. I don't have that much Tesla. Um, yeah, we might need to close at the like the how to chat, Rob, because you guys are typing a lot in there. If you have any questions, please, yeah. With if you have any questions, please don't type in the Bobe how to channel. Just type in the other channels. That's amazing, Rob. Sheesh. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lordy. I'm rich in the amazing friendships we have in this community. You know, manufactures cars as well. I love the power wall. You know, it's funny. You know what's funny, Josh? You say that that's what we were just looking at. We were looking at this because too many questions about Tesla being an EV company, so we had to remind. But yeah, it's funny that you say that. But yeah, anyways, ooh, Tesla demo drive. How do I get a demo drive? I mean, not that it's anything special, but anything special. I do think though Tesla needs to stop playing around with like all these like the cyber trucks and then these other models. What's that model called? The model that can go from 0 to 100 in 1 second, something like that, something crazy. Like it. So Elon said the like so Elon said the next model or something like that is a combination of like SpaceX and Tesla. They're gonna merge and work on something. Um, and it's gonna be fast. He said. I no, I don't think it's something else. It's something else. I know, right, Rob? I know. It's something else. It's not anything that's available yet. Canada. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what it is, Jameson. I think that's what it is. Anyways, the S&P is going back up, which is not a huge surprise. We do need to get some higher lows here though, and some higher highs. Otherwise, we'll see. Uh, don't support this behavior, Josh. Don't support him. Yeah, because I don't really care about Tesla EVs. You know, I care about everything else that Tesla is doing. Stupid EVs. Kazoo. Kazoo looks good. Kazoo looks really good. So new highs of the day. Yeah, it looks good. Nas, again, I'm not sure what your question is, right? But it looks good. Um, it's going to need to close above $9.20. Then you're looking for 9.50 and $10 especially. $10. Kazoo. That's a really nice run. Sheesh. A nice run. 509. Well, if we go back above 505, 505. Interesting. PALI is also trying to reverse. Okay. There it goes. 5960. Yeah, that's going for that $10. Oof. $10. Alakazoo. Send it, send it, send it. New incoming highs for Tesla? No. It's looking for the 200 EMA retest. Again, this is the type of behavior that Tesla knows. Yeah, the red candle behavior is what Tesla's good at. When it comes to dipping, Tesla knows how to dip. Yeah, it looks like Ride is. Did you take those mining puts, Virus? So 1210 for Ride, and then Dipski to retest the demand zone. 1140. 9 million today already. Yeah, really good volume. Really good volume. There goes. with her with with all this Tesla garbage spilling out of your mouth. I know. I don't worry. I'm gonna trash it until it actually does well. Trash, trash, trash. I will be the biggest Tesla hater. No, that's impossible. There's some pretty big Tesla haters out there, but yep, I'm gonna trash Tesla all day today, and until they make me monies, until they make me monies, and then we'll be friends again. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know if Tesla goes between 120, and 100, and then I'll buy some more Tesla. But until then, I will keep trashing. There goes the S&P, right? So again, like I said, the trend is up. So even if we go down, we're gonna keep going back up, right? So the trend is up. Sorry, uptrend. So we dip ski and then we go back up, right? So let's see if we can get back above that previous high. So 505.13 was the previous high there in the S&P. Until we go back above 150, Joe. There it goes. The S&P just hit new highs of the day. Oof. There it is. Yeah. Yep. Is about to get swept in the. What's crazy is both of those games, Pablo. They've been leading. These guys are slackers. They've been leading in both of those games. Last night, these guys were really leading. Right, they're up like 20 points, and somehow they lost the game. Pablo. First game they were leading by 10 points, and somehow they slacked. Anyways, yeah. So the S&P is hitting new highs there. Nvidia pumping, Tesla, LeBron, that James. You guys are such haters. How are you guys hating on LeBron doing that at almost 40 years old? 40 years old. And he's better than 80% of the NBA. And you guys are hating on a 40-year-old man that's. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But choo choo. Choo choo choo. Pablo, if your son was gonna play basketball, right? And you're like, what player would you pick? Pablo would say, you know what, I would like you to be like a LeBron James. Who blows a 20-point lead. You know the other players on the team, right, Pablo? At 40 years old, you want him to play every position on the team. If he could, they would win. I know what he did last summer. I don't know what he did last summer. Yeah. Queen James. Because he cries a lot. I don't know. I just no. LeBron James is my favorite player of all time though. Because yep, yep. That's because I never watched like the Michael Jordans and the Kobe's. He partied with Diddy. So is the goats. Of course, he's your favorite. Remember back, back in the day when they came back from 3-0 versus Cleveland. Oof, my goodness, three down, three down. Three down versus, the Golden States with KD and Steph and Clay and all these guys, and they came back from three in Cleveland. Oof, my goodness, that was a series to watch. That was fire. That was amazing. Yeah, that was crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, no, my doctor, he bumped his knee. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, like 3-1 to 3-4 is the greatest sports comeback. I'm telling you, like it was crazy. It was fun to watch. It was fun. It was fun. Anyways, uh, 1998, yeah. See, like I never, like I don't even compare because like I never watched these guys, like the Kobe's and the Michael Jordans. Like I never watched them, so I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, like in me watching, like I've seen LeBron do some crazy things. We didn't have the NBA in the village, by the way, so I could not watch the NBA in the village. I've only watched LeBron like over the last few, let's say the last 10 years, right? So that obviously skews like my opinion, but that's my opinion. You better go do your homework. No, that's unnecessary. I don't want to go watch like basketball like back in the days so I can decide between LeBron and Michael Jordan. I don't care about Michael Jordan, you know. Just like I don't care about the stock that pumped yesterday. Like I care about the stock that's pumping today. You know what I mean? Yeah, and NIVF looks really good. That's another breakout that it's had at $2.30 and drop back. So higher low, higher low, higher low. Pablo, we only had CR7 in the village, like I was watching Ronaldo playing for Manchester United and then Madrid. And I was like, this boy is nice. But I never watched Messi, so kind of, Jameson. Yeah. And Rodman highlights. Yes. Na. Yeah. The Kobe highlights. Yeah, I've seen some Kobe highlights. Some Kobe highlights. Spy go bye bye. Yeah, Spy is dipping. Like we made new highs and then oof, that's quite the candle. My goodness, look at that. Damn, dipskis, dipskis. Uh, the Messi destroyed them. No, those yeah, yeah, Pablo. But like that's 4 games. Let's say you watch 2 games a season, right? Even if they get destroyed, like I am still watching CR7 for like 50 other games a season and watching him crush it. So the comparison is not fair. NVIDIA, yeah, NVIDIA runs the streets now, and with sponsorships, yeah. Azul, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those candles and get yeah. So on a candle like this in futures, ooh, that's a few $100s. Like if Joe catches a candle like this, ooh, Joe is about to walk away with $1,000. On the S&P though, spy puts $20. $20, right? Obviously, depending on the amount of contracts you're holding, right? But a drop like this, a drop like that, but then that also makes it really dangerous because if you're wrong and it pumps like this, your account is blown. So yeah, you have to pass the test first, though, right? Yeah, and NIVF looks really good. It just made new highs the other day. Retired on this last run up. I have to admit that I did not see that. Yeah, yeah, yes, 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 Josh. Yeah, impressive. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's a really good run, Sky. Are you playing with that today? Oh yeah, perfect. I will. I will. I will. So so the first two, those are one or two contracts, Rob. One or two contracts. Let me know, please. And then let me show you guys a screenshot. So this screenshot is okay. Okay, this okay. That's NVIDIA. NVIDIA runs the streets. Um, okay, I just want to delete some stuff here. Do, 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 do. Delete, 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 and going back up, going right back up. What is that? Okay. La, la. Perfect. I'm just trying to upload a picture here. Uh, and for some reason, it's not showing up. Okay, that's a little bit silly. Uh, la, la. There it goes. There it goes. Is it too late? The answer is always no. Um, Maybe not always, but the answer in this case is no, right? But the problem now is, are you okay buying something that's at the highs of the day, right? Why isn't this working? That's why. La, la, la. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, like it's bumping, right? So yeah, there goes 275, 112%. It looks really, really good, right? So the answer is no when it's pumping like that and the buyers are coming in and stuff like this, right? But then the question will always be like, okay, like how high do I want to buy this thing and when do we dip? If I buy this now, what are the chances of it dipping? The chances are pretty high, right? So this is a screenshot, by the way. Speaking of futures, so Rob is still working on this. So this is the bot, by the way. This is today, and this is futures, right? So usually one contract with a stop loss, right? This is the bot. I know we've been talking about the bot for like a year now, but that's because like it takes a damn long time. It's been like what two or 3 years now, right? So the bot is getting good, like good, right? So this is today. This is today. These are the only trades, right? So this is today. So this is a futures account, right? That the bot is trading, right? So on the first trade, the bot made $435, and then $450, and then $1,400, right? So the bot, by the way, trades on its own, right? So trades on its own with rules, right? So it's not like you're sitting there and watching it; it's trading on its own. So, and then you can turn it on and you can turn it off. You can say, time to get to work, Mr. Bot, and it will work. And then you can say, okay, shut off, and then it's going to shut off. Right. So like it's working on its own. Right. So it's not like you have to sit there and babysit and trade. Right. So yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? So yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. 250, perfect. No, no, no. Yeah, so coming soon, guys, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Virgo, you're a hater. Yes, I hate that. Is that part of the algo? So at some point it will be a part of the algo, but obviously like this is like it's a bot. Like this is that bot is not going to be cheap, right? So and also it will only be available for people that have the algo, and also it will only be available for like a handful of people. So, um, right. So and but we'll see. You mean the bots? Yeah. For 10 more days after passing between two payouts. Yeah, exactly. Some platforms pay you out like every single day, Joe. Like Blue Sky gives you payouts every day, if you want them. Tesla with a rebound, yeah, back to 405. The S&P holding nice and green still. Back to NIVF. How much I have? I again, it's going to be way more expensive than the algo. No, 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 no. Way more expensive than the algo. La 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 la. Yeah, I missed that, Rob. It goes 280 and then right back down. 280. No, no, no. Diversify. Diversify. Uh, yeah, for Apex, Joe. Yep. Yes, yes. Did someone tag me somewhere? What did I do, Virus? What did I do? What's with the gift? Yeah, we're stalling a little bit here. VLCN. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, it looks like we failed just below $10 NAS. I don't know if you took your gains on Kazoo, but it failed. AGBA is still holding that 430 zone, so hopefully stays. Oh, for Tesla, VLCN. Yeah, no, don't worry. Today, wow, VLCN was at 24 cents. 24 cents. Oh my goodness. We played with this thing a few months, like not even a month ago, right? Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this. We played with this not long ago. Like they did a split and then it crashed. And then it went from 80 cents to $2.10, $2.40. Yeah, when you play with these split names, please, I beg you, please take your monies and go. Right? When a company does a split, it's trash. It's garbage. It's garbage. Like if you're holding a stock and they do a split, it's trash. A reverse split that is, right? It's absolute doo doo, right? So, but we still play with these names though, right? We have to play with them if they run at some point because we know they're gonna at least run once. But once they do, take your monies and run because from $2 to 24 cents is and they all do it. So don't be handing names like this, please. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, again, if you're not in Discord, you're missing out, right? You're missing out. VLCN, another bot call, yeah, like you're missing out. So if you're not in Discord, you're missing out big time, big time. So big time. Doo-doo-doo. So if you're not a member yet, so again, click the link at the bottom of the chats and come join us in Discord. Um, $100 at Blue Sky, 1,200 if you play. La, 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 lose. That's Yes. Jameson, for you though, I would rather do Apex and do the smaller accounts and kind of figure that out first. At least you're only spending like, paper trade first and then use a smaller account on Apex. I would do that one first. Blue Sky is really good because it gets you to like it want you can only make 20% a day, right? So it wants you to go slow and steady. Whereas on Apex you can pass in one day. Blue Sky you can't do that. So, but yeah, instead of spending $100, I would rather go spend like $20, 20 something or $30 on Apex on the smaller accounts, and then see how because you're gonna blow an account. Rather blow like 20, $30 over $100. You know. Anyways, back to the monster. My goodness, look at that 290 NIVF. Oof, oof. I'm telling you, like Joe's supposed to cash out and but then he was watching some other videos and he's like, you know what? I feel like I want to run the streets. So nope, he hasn't cashed out. That's impressive. 126%. Well done, Sky. And anybody else that's holding this, good job. And $3 is coming. Let me zoom out really quickly here. I know we have a supply zone there. Um, yeah, there's really nothing to see here on the daily. Yeah, like they IPO'd and crashed. For that thing went from like $11 to a dollar to 63 cents. That has to be the quickest I've seen an IPO crash. But now it's pumping. So now it's pumping. You're gonna put an account 020. Yeah. So paper trade or the learning curve, right? I'm just saying, Joe. I'm just saying, virus. Don't only go up. uh, anyways, we're hitting a supply zone and backing off, so be careful. Yeah. La 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 la. Yes, yes, yes. Do, 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 do. Anyways, yeah. So there goes your supply zone retrace. If I was you, Joe would just come over for poutine instead. We would go out for lunch. That's about it. You know. Anyways, hater, hater. Um, as soon as you sold at break even, Kimbella. Yeah, yeah, that's okay though. That's okay. Kara, I'm not sure. What's your position? How do you get the supply zone indicator? Again, Discord members. Uh, Negative talk on Tesla this morning. Than Apex. Why did you Apex instead? No, Apex is cheaper. Apex is cheaper. So let me pull up both sides here. So Apex. So let me see. Okay, so you have to make sure you sign up for the right one though, depending on what you want to use. So let's see here. Let me scroll down. So you have to make sure you sign up for the TraderVate one. Scroll. So this one that says Rhythmic, don't look at this one because I think that's what you're looking at. Don't look at this. Go down to where it says TraderVate, right? And so let's say I wanted to sign up for 25, right? So if I wanted to sign up for 25, it's taking a sweet time to load, right? So TraderVate says so. It says like it's $147 a month, but there's an 80% discount. There's always a discount 80%, 90%, 80%. There's always a discount. You never pay that price. You never ever pay this price ever, 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 ever. So there's always a discount. There's a code in Discord, in the futures channel, in the hundreds links channel. You scroll up, there's a discount, right? So virus. So there's always a discount. So yeah, so then that brings it to like $33 or something with 80% off. And yeah, so TraderVate is the easier one to use. unless you want to use like Ninja Trader, which is what Joe's using, and then you can get some other stuff, but I don't like it. Um, anyways, and then you can't really use TradingView, but and then Blue Sky is $100, right? I know, right? We're 90%. I want 90%. 90%. So we're still failing in the red zone, right? For NIVF. Supply zone fail. Supply zone and fails. Why do I have two different charts here? Interesting. Anyways, yeah, Tesla is still laying around here, ready to die. I'm kidding. ALCC. That's for virus. ALCC looks nice. Very nice. Very nice. They need to complete the merger, Pablo, and then pump it to 100 is what they need to do. Very, very nice. VLCN still looks really good. We're hitting a supply zone here, though, so be careful. But it's done really well. This was a good breakout, right? Double top breakout, 30 cents, and then boom skis, 33 cents. Is for the, yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I mean, you most likely, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I like Trader Vate. La, 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 la. Let's go. La, 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 la. La, la, la. Oh, so your question is for AGBA. Still waiting on news. Yeah, I don't know what news you guys are waiting for when it comes to AGBA, but it needs to stay above $2.30. If it can stay above that level, I don't mind it. Ayo, Daryl. Ayo, ayo. You're right. So again, if you look at this chart, you can see that it has a nice demand zone at $2.30, and it's been bouncing up that level, right? It has to stay above it. If it doesn't, then that's when you have issues. It's had a run, but I think it's going to run more, Miss Lola. Okay, sounds good. The S&P is slowly curling back up. So today, clearly again an uptrend day, right? An uptrend day. Okay, let me respond to this. Uh, just called. La, 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 There we go, 505 for the S&P. Anytime since the okay. Yep. We need to get back above. We need to get back above. Yeah, we need to get back above the 9 EMA on NIVF because if it doesn't, then we're gonna sell off to test the 50. So that thing needs to reclaim the blue line here soon. Yeah. Yeah, no, for now, especially like if we're still sitting below that previous high and then it's ranging, it almost looks like a head and shoulder, like a weird head and shoulder on the 1 minute um, and other time frames. But yeah, so until we break above that previous high, yeah, ranging. So ranging, and that candle already looks sus. Looks a little bit suspicious. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's my favorite trading day? Like just a day? Uh, yeah. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I like the first part of the week. It depends though. Tuesday and Friday. Yeah, I don't like Fridays. I don't like Fridays. I like the beginning of the week. Yeah, but I also like the end of the week. Like the end of the week is usually when you get like the crazy moves. Like not Friday though. Friday is usually when you get like exhaustion and people go for the weekend, so pump and dump. But like Wednesday, Thursday is really nice because you have a potentially you have a theme. Like Monday, Tuesday, you're creating a theme, right? And then you're finding those amazing sympathy plays on Wednesday, Thursday, and then send it. So yeah, every day is Friday. Yeah, Curtis, we will. It's not till like the end of the day though, so we're gonna end the stream at some point in 30 minutes or so, and then when we come back in the afternoon, we're gonna come back later today, and then we're gonna do that, yeah, and then we shall do that. So later. So NIVF is back above the 9 and pushing 273. Fridays are intense. Yeah, Fridays are. Just a lot of crazy things happen on Fridays. 24, 26. Intense is good. Anyways, eye contact. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for smashing the like today. Think really appreciate that. Thank you very much. If you haven't smashed a like yet, when Tesla goes to 2,000, I will offer Elon my shares in so that he can give me a spyware so I can ban you. I'm kidding, by the way. Um, I had good intentions. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, virus. Yeah, right. So don't forget to smash a like if you haven't. Hit that subscribe. Miss Lola, come join us in Discord. Come join us. If you're not a member yet, Cheng, come join us. Who else isn't a member yet? Become a member, come join us in Discord. Okay, deal? Click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot. Sign up for the level that says Discord or above and come join us. And yeah, there it is, Justin. You know what's interesting is we had two kernel cross bubbles, uh, two red bubbles, and then dipped dipskis. So yeah, now we have to go test the 50. The S&P still seems like it's stalling at the top there. Yeah, that looks like a head and shoulder, doesn't it? So maybe some ES short scalps, Joe. Some ES short scalps. Is Kazu consolidating? Yes. As long as $8 holds, yes. $8 to 780. A la Kazoo. No. Okay. Yeah, Rob, let me know. I mean, you can try spy puts, but you have to cut them quick though. Like if it breaks out, you have to cut them quick, right? If you try puts on an uptrend day when it's green like that, up 1%, right, and it breaks out, you have to get rid of it really quickly. So you just have to be aware of the type of puts you buy, because you might have to get rid of them. Yeah, no, might have to get rid of them. You bought SGD at 90 cents. Oh, okay. SGD at 90 cents. What's your stop loss at the king? Oh lordy, you bought this thing at 90 cents, and then you watched it to 70 cents, to 80 cents, to 60 cents without a stop loss. Um, please tell me what's your password. What's your password to your computer? Because it needs to be changed. Again, this is why we say, like, yeah, it might not be too late to buy something, but then you have to ask yourself, like, if I buy this thing when it's gone from 60 cents all the way up without a dip to 90 cents, if I buy 90 cents, what did the long term, I don't know. I cannot tell you that, right? If you're gonna buy something long term, you have to do the research. Like, that's up to you, right? You have to do the research and then decide that, okay, is this a long term play? Okay, now I'm gonna buy the stock. But you cannot buy a stock and then wonder if it's a long term play. That's the equivalent of buying a stock, getting bagged, and then you're like, you know what? It's an investment. It was meant to be a day trade, but now it's become an investment. That's not a good thing, right? So when you buy something, please know exactly when you're gonna exit, right? I bet you bought this thing at 90 cents. It went to 97 cents, 98 cents, and you didn't sell it. That's why you trusted this? No, don't trust anything. Don't trust anything, right? Maybe this is, you learned your lesson, right? Don't trust anything. We keep saying this every single morning. Like, there's news, there's reaction. We don't care about the damn news. Unless the news is amazing, we don't care, right? So all you want to see is how the stock is performing. And as soon as it broke below like the 9 EMA, like, look at the blue line, guys. We keep saying this, right? Don't let your stock go below the blue line. If you bought this thing at 90 cents and you sold it when it went below the blue line at 85 cents, you lost 5 cents. And it's been below the blue line this whole time. Look at that. Below the blue line the whole time, except for like at 60 cents, right? So instead, you're down a lot more, right? So when you buy something, have a plan before you go in. Otherwise, you end up asking me questions like this after the fact, and there's nothing I can do. All I can say now is find a new stop loss and set a stop loss. There's a Zach Morris pump, ABVC. Zach Morris. What is he saying now? Yeah, there it is. I like ABVC for the next few days. Swing trade potential. Mm-hmm. 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 So, I mean, when did he post that though? So that was 3 minutes ago. And then when was this post? I just want to see when. Okay, see, that was a repost, so that doesn't really count, does it? Yeah, because that was a retweet. Yeah, so that was the first time he actually posted that. So the damn stock is doing really well, and then he opens his mouth. Like, this stock has been pumping for an hour now on its own, doing really really well, and then 3 minutes ago he posted. So, and it hasn't done anything. So nobody really cares about Zach Morris pumps anymore, right? So it's sitting at the double top. So what if you're interested in this? Watch the double top, $1.30. If you can break and stay above that level, then baby, but be careful. And then goes that 50 retest we talked about on NIVF, right? Surprised? Not surprised at all. And the S&P is still dipping. So that head and shoulder there seems to be playing out, doesn't it? So SPY, dipskis. But Van, did you buy those puts or no? Shooting star, flush, flush, flush. And you're still stuck in it? Yeah. Yeah, be careful with these pumps. Yeah, clearly you can see what the entire market is doing now, right? Zach Morris is spamming stuff and it doesn't even move. Like there's no reaction. Last week when he was posting stuff, the stock would immediately get halted the first 2 days, right? Now nobody cares because everybody else is getting bagged. So yeah, you stay away unless you're selling quick or unless you have a plan. To the Earth's core, maybe not. Joe's waiting for violence on the S&P here. SPY's testing a little weird uptrend. A little weird uptrend. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so a few of you guys were asking about like the bots, right? So again, we've shown you guys the right. So we've shown you guys like the transactions, the trades that it's made. In terms of like if you had to pay for a bot, just give us a number, right? If you had to pay for that bot, right, what would you pay, right? Let me know. Just put a number in the chat. There you go, Kimbella. Like it's been rising since yesterday, right? So yeah, just be careful now though that Zach Morris is in there. $100. Yeah, just spam some numbers in the chat. Downside. Okay. Yeah, no, the S&P is bouncing up the uptrend there for now, Joe. The little algo uptrend, right? So no, 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 no. No. $20. Okay. No, no. No, 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 no. Just joking. No, no, no. I'm just asking whether you're joking or not. I'm just asking. And um, yeah. No, 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 no. And as an individual, yeah, 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 yeah. Alan, were you not here when we talked about the bot? So anyway, so I pulled out this screenshot because so this was the bot. So this is again, so this is a bot. This is from the bot account, right? Trading ES, trading futures, right? So the bot made these trades today, right? On the first trade, it made $400, and then $400 again, and then $1,500, right? So again, if you guys know about the bot, we've been talking about this for like 2 years now, right? Rob has been Rob has had some sleepless nights. Okay, when I tell you that sleepless nights, he's had some sleepless nights, and he's been very frustrated at times. But here, Rob. uh,
Yeah,
so so these trades are just these trades today these are from today, right? We've obviously shown you guys some other trades, but these are trades from today that the bot
that's
made.
those are live. Those are live. That's a eval account that we're trying to pass. Through the bot that we put on.
Yeah,
And it's been on a trend day, especially because it's more designed to be. I mean, I guess let me give you a real quick what it's become. It's becoming like more of a scalper. So we're trying to make it scalp, small profits, but many small profits. You hear me?
yeah,
Okay. So then it's kind of like made not to leave it on all day. If price action is conducive for that, then turn it on, let it, do its thing, and then turn it off when you have your profit target that you want and stuff.
exactly.
But it's been, hundreds of hours of back testing and back testing and back testing, and then finding one thing and adding another and removing stop losses and putting, different types of strategies because sometimes we were getting stopped out a lot, so then we added ATR stop losses and so many other things. But
Yeah,
there's going to be different strategies, right? But the one that we're working on now is that one, and then there's going to be like maybe 2 or 3 strategies we want to be able to give people.
mhm.
So for now, it's getting better, a lot better, and I mean, for us to put it finally on an eval account and it's doing that, on a day like today, we were trying to pass it in one day, but I knew that at 5,100 in the futures, it was going to start, leveling off. So we kind of like stopped it there so it doesn't give back any profits.
Yeah,
But that's part of it, right? You're going to have to turn on and turn off when you realize that, okay, you're still going to have to do your homework a bit, let it do its thing. And then let's say you're up, like we were up today, 1,401. That's good enough for me. Turn it off, and then now if we see the price continue on an uptrend up, then we could turn it back on again and then see what it does. So
Exactly.
little by little, man. Little by little, it's been a while, but you want
Yeah.
something. That's why I haven't launched anything, because I don't want to just put something out there that's, we need to do a lot of back testing, and it's been a while. I know
Yep.
you especially, Blaze, have been waiting for the long. Where
I
I'm always
know.
teasing you yeah.
Yeah.
So
I want to pull up some of these. I just want to pull
yeah,
up like a
go
test.
to the you don't have the latest one actually, Blaze. I made
No, I
a
don't. Yeah,
yeah.
I need to.
Yeah,
I
there's a new
think I
strategy we added, which makes it way better. Yeah, that's you're still up
Yeah, I
40 there.
haven't done that. Yeah, I haven't done
Yeah.
that on this
Oh,
stream
that's a
account.
stock. Yeah, and that's a stock too. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
Um,
exactly. This one's a little bit different. I wanted to look at something that was a bit more like relatable, like stock wise. You know?
okay. Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
could do like maybe an ETF or maybe a Tesla or a
yeah,
Apple or
Tesla.
something,
Yeah,
or
Tesla would be.
Apple or Nvidia.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
You can try, yeah.
let me switch to time
Just
frame
the
and then
thing is that I have it set up, the gains are set up as in ticks, so
yeah, that's the
it's not
only
going to
issue.
be.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? You have to say like
exactly.
shares in this case,
Yeah,
100 shares,
exactly.
50 shares. Right now it's in
In
ticks
ticks.
because it's designed for futures. But I have to
Yeah,
redesign it for. But look at that,
yeah,
71% profitable though.
yeah,
If
exactly.
that would have been in, let's say 5 shares or something, then that would have been up. How much?
Yeah,
71%.
exactly. So
The only
and
reason
so
the only
another thing
reason
that I wanted to
why I
show
said,
too.
hmm?
Uh-huh. I
The
said
only
another thing
reason.
that I wanted to show is like so that's 315 trades, right? 315 trades, 71% win rate, and then look at that, right? That's this is the impressive part, right? So
Yeah,
anyways,
the reason why those numbers look like that is just it's skewed because we're not
yeah,
doing it in shares.
yeah,
But if we were
exactly.
to put 1 share, 3 shares, 5 shares, then it would be a lot better.
Yeah,
You know, and I'm gonna
exactly.
do that. I'm thinking about. I was just only thinking about futures, but I can set it up also for so you can do
Yeah,
shares
this
instead of like
yeah,
ticks.
exactly.
So.
Yeah, this one's
But
set up just for the
that'll
futures.
come out that'll come out at the end when I launch it. I want to launch it for both. So we'll see
Yeah.
how it goes. Yeah. So
Okay,
I just got
perfect.
on for that. I didn't want to, I just wanted to. And yes, somebody asked earlier if that's the bull bear algo. It's designed behind, but the logic behind it is the algo basically. So it goes to show you this. The algo works. It's just that the algo in this case, I'm tweaking it so it can do auto. Just one strategy in particular.
Mhm.
The algo has many different strategies you can use. I'm just using one, which is just scalping on the kernel. So
Mhm.
and then with some bullish momentum, and I added like some proprietary oscillator that I created that is not even out yet, and it helps a lot to find momentum. So yeah, man, that's what it's all about. So
And
little but
yeah,
just just keep following hot trades and keep watching, and we'll get it out there. I promise. It's taking a while, but best things come to those who wait, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. There's no point in like rushing and then, putting something out there that is you're either losing money or, or people don't like. So,
exactly. Yeah. So
yeah,
that's the
people keep asking, but, we
yeah.
wait.
And I
Yeah.
know, I know it's gonna be. I mean, and with this has to come like a whole mindset. Like the way I want to launch it is with a whole education piece behind it. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want people to just be turning it on and just thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna turn this on. It's just gonna be." Most likely it will be printing money, honestly. But I want people to be educated behind it. I don't want to throw
Yeah.
something out there where I'm just selling gimmicky things. Like we're just selling something like, okay, yeah, do this and you're gonna make so much money. Like I want you to have
Yeah.
there's gonna be an education piece behind it.
Mhm.
which is what we always bring to hot trades, right, Blaze? Like we always
Yeah,
want to show people.
exactly.
We don't want to just
Exactly.
like do this, go long here, go short here. You know, we want you to know, understand why we're doing it and why. So,
Exactly. And that's why
yeah,
we do
those
all
trades are, on Tesla. Those trades are good. Wow,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm like honestly like I'm on the 1 minute, Rob. Like, if I switch to which we would have
it's
to
a
switch
scalper.
time
It's
frames.
a scalper. It's a
Yeah,
scalper.
exactly.
It's finding momentum.
Low,
It
low,
finds
low,
momentum, and when it finds momentum, it
yeah,
takes it.
yeah, exactly. Like these are some
Yeah.
these are some really good trades.
Yeah, my next update is going to be the adding, so you can add shares instead of just ticks or
Yeah,
points, and
yeah.
I think, yeah, and the ATR stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah. So if you're wondering like what these, so these are just so that little like it's not the best, like it's not as visible as I want it to be, but that's a short right there from the bot, by the way. That's a short. And then if you want to see like it again, and then this is like it doesn't have to be off the bottom. Like the bot doesn't, like, you don't have to catch the bottom or the top, right?
It's
But that's a
finding
long
momentum.
position, right? And then that's profit taking based on, again, this is a little bit weird because it's shares, it's futures, right? But that's the bot taking profits because it has rules to follow, right? It doesn't have to catch the top of the move. It just has to like get to that profit goal and sell it. Even if it keeps pumping, it's going to find another position.
Exactly. It'll probably get in another position on the next candle. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So and that's a long, right? That's another exit, profit taken. And whatever the stock does, the bot doesn't care. It's looking for a new position now. So
hmm and if it's in a current position, it won't take another one. It'll wait for that trade to end, and then
yeah,
yeah, and then
yeah,
there'll be also short. There'll be an also a short strategy if you want to short. So
yeah. Yes.
yeah,
No,
so
that's fire,
gonna be
Rob.
good.
I'm excited just as much as everybody else is. So
Yeah, no, thanks for mentioning it, and yeah, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be the next what is it how I don't know how to say it, like the next maybe season for hot trades. Something new that
yeah, yes.
hopefully it's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's
Exclusively
gonna
shorts. You know what,
be
Joe?
high frequency trading.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Less rubbish and more money makings, easier way. So again, yeah,
yeah,
I think what I mentioned earlier too is like this will be available to everybody. It's not like, oh, so like it's the algo members, and then there's a process to you being able to use it, right? So um because some of you guys don't have like, I don't know, we'll talk about this later. Anyways,
yeah.
no, like Rob does the work, and then like I tell Rob to do better. That's what happens, Bunny.
Pretty much.
Like,
Pretty
Rob, you
much.
know what? Why are you sleeping? It's
Yeah,
midnight. Why are you sleeping?
yeah. That's true. But I mean, that's what's needed. I
Yeah.
I need, Blaze looks at it. I have a secret weapon too in the background that nobody knows. That's helping me
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
uh, and
Yeah.
that person has put a lot of hard work in it too. So and helping me back test and do stuff. So
Yeah.
um,
Exactly.
I appreciate
Exactly.
him a lot. So well,
No, that
anyway,
back testing is really important. Like,
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it's been I would say hundreds of hours that we put in it already, and a lot of like different like accounts, like 20 accounts of different. We're testing gold. I mean, literally gold, crude oil. We back tested even 15-second charts, 30-second charts, Blaze.
yep.
Just so we can scalp. We've tested, ES, NQ, all that stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course, guys,
Yeah.
we're
No,
gonna
I,
get
I
it.
yeah, I saw those 3 minute ES, or like even NQ, like that was really nice.
NQ, since it pumps hard,
Yeah.
it's been one of the best ones actually.
Yeah. Yep. and then you
Yep.
print your monies in 2 seconds, and then you sit back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can watch.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so I'll let you go. Thanks for that. We'll keep in touch. Any if we pass that account, I'll send her the
Okay.
the proof of it. The receipts.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. All right,
Yeah,
man.
I'll
So
send you something. I'll send you something in Discord.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. You want it? Yeah, coming soon. This is like Elon teasing the robo taxis for like yeah, no, exciting for sure. Exciting. Exciting. You should be very excited. Um, we will make monies already. So be patient. Patience. I think each drop of news leading into a TikTok ban is good for social media platforms. Yeah, AGBA was that's kind of why we wanted to watch AGBA, Snapchat, Rumble, right? So yeah, um, X virus X. Anyways, yeah, let me pull up VF. We're going back up again. Yeah, that thing came back for a retest of the demand zone. Yeah, we need to. Interesting. Okay, that was a really good demand zone. Really good green zone. Green, 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 and then pop. So, same resistance at the top there, anywhere from like 285 to $3, double tops. But uh, agenda, it's yeah, yup, 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 yup. Yeah, AGBA. Yeah, just because of the thriller merger. So earnings. Oh yeah, Snap always crashes. Oof. I hope it pumps before that though, Tesh. I hope it pumps. Let's go, CM. Well done. I see CM. That's another week. That's another week, isn't it, CM? Another week of you crushing it. Keep it going. I like what you I like the consistency for now. Ready? Keep it going. Well done. Well done. It's almost lunchtime, Joe. So maybe that's why. Anyways, yeah, we have 8 minutes left, guys. 8 minutes, and then we're gonna hop off and go to Discord so I can do some one-on-ones. 8 minutes. Alrighty. Uh, we'll go back to 300 at that we went to 140. I think so too, Bunny. I think so too. Even if we go to 100, I think Tesla will eventually go to 300. So eventually, even if it goes to $50, well, if it goes to $50, and then it's going to become the meme stock. It's going to become like the new AMC. So 175 today. Virus keeps spamming 175. I would be surprised. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like me thinking Tesla goes to 175, it's a zero. But I would like to see that though. Anyways, Lone Star in Stock General. Stock General. So again, don't forget to smash the like, hit that subscribe. We're gonna hop off in a few minutes. If you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Yeah, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Alrighty, and become a member. Become a member. Come join us. La, La. Yeah, Kazu's bouncing a bit. Yeah, it's coming off the demand zone though, isn't it? right, Jay? So it almost seems like a nice double bottom, triple bottom of $8, and then boom skis. Just be careful at 880. It seems like a double top for now. Not so. Which is good since it's turning down in red. Kazoo, Justin. Kazoo. Kazoo. Uh, okay. Busy morning, Josh. Have a blessed day as well. Don't forget to call someone you love today. Just let them know you love them. It could change the whole day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. For PALI to do the same. PALI. AGBA is still fighting here, isn't it? Not bad. What's PALI doing? Yeah, it's really gonna need to stay above $6. Like it really needs to fight and break back above like 640 and send it. Send it. The S&P is back above the 50 for now. For now, Joe. No, 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 no. Yeah. CSLR. CSLR. That's a nice pop. Nice close above the 200. CSLR. Anyways, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we will hop off and go back to Discords. And then don't forget to come back for Power Hour. Power Hour is today's gonna be fun, Tesla. So make sure you come back for Power Hour because we're gonna have some fun today. Lots of fun with Tesla earnings. But virus. So much love, Justin. Much love. Alrighty, Tesh. See you in Discord. Virus thrust. See ya. See ya. See ya. See you in Discord. Alrighty, y'all. Be safe. Catch you guys in Discord. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, Justin.